NetApp Certified Storage Installation Engineer, ONTAP NS0-184 exam. Updated questions are the best material for you to test all the related topics. Share some updated NetApp NS0-184 exam questions here. 1. Your customer currently has a 4-node AFFA 400 cluster that runs ONTAP 9.8, with 2 NS224 shelves that are connected to each hop pair. The customer needs to add additional capacity to the cluster. Which two actions would enable the customer to accomplish this task? Choose 2. A. Connect the new NS224 shelves to the existing NS224 shelves and adjust the shelf IDs. B. Connect the new NS224 shelves to the existing Cisco Nexus 3232C switches. C. Deploy a new AFFA 400 to the cluster. D. Deploy new, dedicated, storage switches for the new NS224 shelves. 2. You are installing a new 6-node ONTAP 9.8 cluster. You have completed the initial configuration of the cluster interconnect switches and the ONTAP cluster. In this scenario, which feature should you enable? A. Cluster switch logging. B. Cluster switch health monitor. C. IPv6 on all cluster ports. D. Data center bridging protocol. 3. You are expanding an existing cluster that uses BES 53248 cluster interconnect switches. You connected the new controllers to ports 017 through 020. However, you are unable to join the new nodes to the cluster. Which action must be taken to solve the problem? A. Install the license file. B. Install the CSHM configuration file. C. Install the reference configuration file. D. Reboot the controllers. 4. A customer is asked to install a new AFF ASA A700 system. During the installation, the customer asks if ONTAP 9.8 is supported with their host's OS version running Windows 2016. In this scenario, which NetApp tool would verify supportability? A. ONTAP System Manager. B. Active IQ Unified Manager. C. Active IQ1 Collect. D. Interoperability Matrix Tool. 5. You have a 2-node FAS 8300 ONTAP 9.8 cluster that serves SMB shares. You are configuring interface groups for higher performance and resiliency. Which 2 NetApp best practices should you follow to satisfy these performance and resiliency requirements? Choose 2. A. Use ports from different NICs. B. Use ports from the same NICs. C. Use ports with different chipsets. D. Use ports with the same chipsets. 6. After adding 2 nodes to an FC-enabled cluster, the storage administrator wants to ensure that existing LUNs can use paths on the new nodes. What is required to complete this task? A. Use the storage port rescan command. B. Use the LUN mapping add reporting nodes command. C. Use the LUN bind create command. D. Rescan the bus on the hosts by using the rescan-chi-bus.sh script. 7. Which logical interface has a fixed firewall policy? A. Data leaf. B. Cluster management leaf. C. Cluster leaf. D. Intercluster leaf. 8. You have completed a base installation and system registration of an AFFA 250 system, but you notice that you have one failed drive. Neither unfailing nor reseating the drive help to repair it. You must ensure proper replacement of the failed drive. In this scenario, which two actions should you take? Choose to A. Ask the customer to open a technical case with NetApp support. B. Ask the customer for a drive with the same capacity and replace it. C. Run Active IQ Config Advisor to collect all the logs on the system. D. Power off the system until the drive has been replaced. 9. An administrator issued the cluster setup command and configured a 2-node ONTAP 9.8 cluster. In this scenario, which tool would the administrator use to validate the configuration? A. Active IQ Upgrade Advisor. B. Interoperability Matrix Tool. C. NetApp Docs. D. Active IQ Config Advisor. 10. You are deploying an 8-node AFFA 700 by using BES53248 cluster switches. During the installation, you notice that ports higher than 16 are not coming online. You verify that the additional licenses are installed. Which two additional steps must be taken to bring the additional ports online? Choose to A. Reload the firmware. B. Reload the RCF file. C. Re-enable each port. D. Reload the switch.